A group of worshippers was offering their mandatory prayers when their worst nightmare came crashing into the building in an ironic attack from which no one could save them. Islam's holiest book commands the non-negotiable abstinence of certain sinful or haram behaviors and items. Due to the long list of compulsions, many Muslims are terrified of unintentionally earning an eternal place in hell for breaking some of Islam's beliefs. In what can only be considered a brutal irony, at least one worshipper was injured at the Masjid Jamek Sungai Plong in Malaysia during Tuesday night prayers when a wild boar, considered by Islam to be the most filthy of all animals, tore through the mosque and began to chase horrified congregants. According to the Jakarta Post, the large pig had made its way onto the mosque's grounds before entering the main prayer hall and going after surprised male worshippers. Our mosque was visited by a male wild boar who had gotten lost in the mosque's grounds. It subsequently started chasing mosque-goers and children in the grounds. It then went into the mosque and we could see that it had hurt its neck. Imam Ungku Ahmad Haswin Ungku Kamaradan said. There was a pilgrim who was injured due to being attacked by the animal. Many pilgrims were trying to save themselves and some of the pilgrims were trying to drive the animals out of the prayer hall, he said in a statement through the Facebook page of the mosque, according to the Star. Panicked Muslims immediately fled the boar's advances, terrified that they would be touched or injured by an animal they consider to be the most unclean and sinful. Ultimately, the pig injured a mosque-goer and made its way back outside into the parking lot, where a congregant killed it with a shotgun, but not before knocking over and damaging two of the congregants' motorcycles. Per religious requirement, mosque officials were forced to perform an Islamic ritual in order to cleanse the grounds of filth left behind by the forbidden animal. The imam reiterated that the mosque's prayer rugs, carpets, and other installments had to be extensively cleaned in order to ensure that no worshipper would accidentally be tainted. JMNS will come by to do an evaluation on proper cleaning, of the mosque. Right now, the prayers in the mosque are being carried out as usual at the part of that was not affected, he said. Just hours ago, images depicting the cleaning process were posted to Facebook. The Islamic belief that pigs are unclean and sinful stems directly from the Quran. In fact, the animal is considered so haram that many Muslims believe that even coming into contact with its essence will send them to hell. While Muslims can agree that Allah has forbidden them from something as trivial as consuming or even touching pork products, the Quran actually encourages and promises rewards for other actions in the name of Islam that most in the West would describe as barbaric and oppressive. Quran 2:191-193, and kill them wherever you find them, and turn them out from where they have turned you out. And al-fitna, disbelief or unrest, is worse than killing. Quran 5:33, the punishment of those who wage war against Allah and His Messenger and strive to make mischief in the land is only this, that they should be murdered or crucified, or their hands and their feet should be cut off on opposite sides, or they should be imprisoned. This shall be as a disgrace for them in this world, and in the hereafter they shall have a grievous chastisement. Quran 8:12, remember, when your Lord inspired the angels, I will cast terror into the hearts of those who disbelieve. Therefore strike off their heads and strike off every fingertip of them. The Quran teaches that the most inhumane acts, as outlined above, are good, but warns that eating pork, which Allah apparently created, is a grave sin. That sounds hypocritical and absurd when you think about it.